Good morning. Hi, it's Sarah and
Joel.
And this is our, we'll call it our exit interview or our last interview. So for this particular adventure, so we just got off a 7-night cruise on the Norwegian Breakaway, and it left out of New Orleans. And we did 7 nights, and we stayed in a Haven class room, and we went to Costa Maya, Cozumel, Harvest Cay, which is Norwegian's little island that they made, and Roatan. So let's talk about like the good and the bad, you know. So if you haven't watched any of our other videos, let's hope this is maybe a helpful tip video and kind of rehashes it all for you. Okay, so number 1, the Port of New Orleans. What did you think?
I thought it was a little disorganized, kind of placed in a random spot in the city, but if you stay on I-10 all the way in, then it pretty much drops you off at the port. But because of Mardi Gras, couldn't really use that route, so it made it a little more difficult.
Yeah,
the port could use work.
The port could definitely use some work. This is not one of the better ports we've been to, so it is going to be a little confusing for first-time cruisers. So my advice is get there a little early, allow yourself plenty of time for parking, etc., so you have nothing to worry about. Let's talk about our room. What do you think about the room? I personally, for the most part, it was a good room. I didn't care for the giant tub. They could have used a couch instead. What did you think of the room?
I like the room. I would have rather a couch also than a big tub. It's just, I don't know. It's like dead space in a room. You can't really use it. I like the little curtain.
Yeah.
Also between the hallway sort of bathroom area to the bedroom. Because at night when you get up to go to the bathroom, the light switch is on the outside of the bathroom, so the lights are on, and you can wake people up. But with the curtain, it's nice for light sleepers. So,
since we booked kind of a last-minute cruise, we got a really great deal on Haven. Let me tell you what, if it's a first-time cruise or you're a repeat cruiser, I would definitely say if you can afford it and you can splurge on it, go Haven, because just the service that you get, like up in the bar, they can make any drinks on the ship that you can find anywhere on the ship, but they make them better. The ratio is like two crew members maybe for like every one person. You know, you have a private sun deck with comfortable loungers, you get snacks, you get, it's just a nice experience if you've never done anything like that. So I would definitely recommend the Haven if you can swing it, or for a special occasion. As far as our butler, I'm not really sure what his purpose was, because we didn't really see the guy a lot. So I felt like our butler and our room attendant maybe were slacking a little bit, but the rest of the crew, I think, made up for it. Another thing that we love about cruising is the entertainment, and I thought the entertainment on this ship was a pretty good variety of entertainment. So they had Six the Musical, which it is a Broadway musical performed by their cast members, so that was pretty good. They also had Sid Norman's Poorhouse, which is kind of like I would say like a vibey, how would you describe it? Like a vibe, like cover band kind of small venue. That was fun. We didn't get to go to any of the comedy shows. We did the escape game, which that was fun. You get an hour basically try to escape, and you know, we played with some other people, so that was a good thing. We've never done one of those. The first couple days, I think their entertainment was kind of like lacking a little bit, like the trivia. There wasn't really a lot of stuff advertised, but then it kind of picked up, and we competed in some games and had a lot of fun. Oh, they had to burn the floor, which was like a dancing show. That one was really good too. We liked the magic show. We thought that was kind of entertaining. Food. Let's talk about food, because everybody loves to eat on a cruise. That's the one thing, if you've never been on a cruise, you can just eat. So we ate, you know, something. Always a good variety there. They had Oceans, which is, they serve food all day long, and it's free. It's kind of like pub fare, so you can get nachos or chips, chicken wings. Yeah, so it's just good kind of soak up your alcohol kind of food. We also ate in one of the main dining rooms. The food there was okay. It wasn't horrible. Like, I would give it 3 stars, maybe out of 5. You could just definitely tell the service down there was just a little bit, I don't want to say lacking, but
it was different.
It was different. Yeah, different than the Haven, or different than in the specialty dining. Because we also ate at 2 of the specialty dining restaurants that you have to pay for, and that was the teppanyaki, which that was a lot of fun because it's hibachi food. Who doesn't love hibachi? Plus, our chef was kind of like a karaoke trivia master, so we had a lot of fun interacting with him. And then we ate at the Cagney Steakhouse, and I love a good steak, always, so.
I'd say one thing, the Haven menu doesn't change very often, so they're supposed to have like one new dish on there every day. But so if you don't care for the Haven menu as a whole, then I would say that could be, potential downside, because you're gonna have to go to the main dining room to get a little more variety, or the buffet.
Right. That's kind of our take on food. Drinks, there's plenty of drinks everywhere, so if you have the drink package, just experiment and play around with what you like. So we like the Haven. What about the rest of the ship? So the rest of the ship, it's the Breakaway is a nice ship. It is an older ship, but it was refurbished in 2019. Staff was friendly. The layout, once we got the hang of the layout, it's your kind of standard ship layout. So, if you're new to cruising, take your time, wander around, explore, have fun with it. Find your spots that you love to hang out at. Find a hidden spot to lounge at. They have quite a few on the Breakaway, especially the waterfront on deck 8. It's kind of like an outdoor shaded area. You can just, sit in a comfy chair, read a book, have a drink. They also have the Vibe Beach Club. We didn't get to go in there because that's an additional charge. So that may be an option if you, don't want to afford the Haven, but you want to have kind of like an adults only place to lounge at with comfy chairs and hot tubs that are adults only. They have the Vibe Beach Club, which you can purchase. It's first come, first serve, so you have to be one of the first ones on the ship to request it. So yeah, if you watch our other videos, hopefully you like them. We enjoyed our time on the Breakaway. We will definitely be going again. We actually, we are both recently retired, so now we have opportunity to travel a lot more. And now with the restrictions of COVID being lifted, we're super excited because we can travel more. Our only restriction right now is we have some pets, so we have to keep them in mind. But we stopped by the next cruise desk, and basically for $1,000 we got $2,000 worth of credits that we can use over the next 4 years. So if we decide we want to book a last minute cruise, if the price is right, we can use that $2,000 anytime we want over the next 4 years. So you could have one big vacation with $2,000, or we can split it up into many vacations. So that's something to check out, and that we've never checked out before, even though we've cruised quite a bit.